I have to ask you, where does your sensitivity come from?
I have no idea. I have no idea. This movie is 100% me. This is just, I could totally be myself in writing this and putting it on the screen, and that was a lot of fun. And there's me in every character here, and including Rufus.
Good. Rufus was good this time around.
Hey, I know. I was trying to think of what can I do with Rufus in a sequel, and I thought, how about if Rufus falls in love? And then I thought, well, not that interesting if he falls in love with a pelican. How about a turtle?
That's perfect. That's awesome.
And then this whole sort of, but you know what? Rufus shows a nobility in this thing that I really like. You know, he really becomes devoted to Mavis. And then when she, well, I don't want to give it away.
We don't want to give it away.
Right.
And I have to say, thank you for putting yourself back on the screen, too.
Oh, well, thanks. That wasn't my idea, strictly speaking. I had written the part without thinking about that, and it was the producers that all said to me, you know who should play this? I was like, oh, really? But it was great fun. It was great fun.
Yeah, it was good to see you. Okay, all joking aside, I have to say, you know, working on these two films have not only just changed your life and the cast and the crew, but my God, has it touched the world.
Oh, man, that is the most wonderful thing to hear. I'm just so sort of gratified and humbled by that. I really never anticipated that with Dolphin Tale, the way people were so inspired and what it meant to them. And I hear that all the time, and I'll tell you, as a filmmaker, that's about the best thing you can hear.
Yeah, how do you balance and decide what you want to do? I mean, this fell into your lap. I mean, really, a sequel to a real-life story, which was fantastic. So we're so glad that you did it. But when you don't have something like this, how do you know what you want to do? You direct or write or?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a number of projects that were my idea, Snow Walker being one of them, and that came out of my friendship with Farley, poor Farley, who we just lost. And of course, he's been so inspirational to me. So I look for things that inspire me, and then hopefully I can pass along that inspiration.
Yeah. You know, I have to say, you really lucked out with the two kids in this film. Because, my goodness, you never know, right? And I was saying, you know, there's that great line where Harry says in the film, you know, when did you get so bossy? When did they get so mature?
When did they get so mature? I know. When I started to write the sequel, I was thinking, man, what am I going to make this about? I knew there were some true stories, like Hope's rescue and Mandy's release, that I wanted to put in there. But I thought, these kids are so much older now. I mean, they're going to be 15 by the time we roll cameras. I thought, well, let's make that what the story's about. And having raised a daughter myself, one of my personal favorite scenes is the scene where she stands up to her dad and demands to see the files. Yeah. And says, you know, I'm not a little girl anymore and I won't be treated as one. And I think as parents, time goes so fast, we're not aware of the fact that our children are much older than we think of them. And anyway, it was great.
Well, thank you for bringing us. This is such a wonderful film, and you know, it'll touch the world again. I know it will, for sure.
Oh, I certainly hope so. And you know, one thing that I put in this film, and I really wanted to emphasize, and I hope people come away from the movie with this also, is the idea of rescue, rehab, and release. These wonderful animals should be in the wild. The only reason that Winter and Hope are not is because they simply couldn't survive. And otherwise, these animals should all be, they're wild animals and they should be in the wild.
But they're helping.
And I hope that, and I hope that people are inspired by that, and maybe some kids will see this movie and want to grow up to be marine biologists and save some more animals.
I think that they will. Thank you so much.
Thank
Always
you.
lovely talking to you. Thank you.